All right. Hello, guys. Hello. Welcome to Talk with Risa. So glad that you can join me. Y'all grab a drink out there and just join us and come sit down with your girl Rissa with the amazing Swag Her magazine. I pray that you all had a wonderful and safe weekend. I hope your day was amazing too. And happy Monday, guys. Just happy Monday to everybody out there. And I hope you guys know that on Mondays is the day that we get back to grinding because y'all know nothing is going to happen if we don't get up and make it happen. We all have dreams and we want to do things and accomplish things in life. But if we don't get up and try to make these things happen, then it won't happen. So Monday is a great day to just come back from the relaxing weekend and just get back into your grind and start your new week, guys. But right now, I am truly excited to welcome my guest tonight. She's a entrepreneur, talk show host of Kickin' It with Kawanna, and has definitely made a name for herself. I just want you guys to welcome Kickin' It with Kawanna. Hi, Kawanna.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for being here. How are you tonight?
I'm okay.
You're doing good. How was your day today?
Well, today was productive, so that's always good.
Wonderful, wonderful. Right now, right off the bat, before we go any farther, we have Kelly Devantu says, "Hey, beautiful guys, you beautiful guys." Hello,
Hi.
Kelly. Thank you for watching. So let's just get started. I just want to say that I have known you for a little while and admired you a lot with all that you do and your enthusiasm. And I just know you're a very beautiful and thriving woman. And you wear a lot of hats, a lot of hats. You're a mom, a talk show host, an entrepreneur, a wife, a leader in your community.
Mhm.
Um, and now this new business, this new journey that you have started. So why don't we just start right there? We're just going to dive right in. And why don't you just tell us a little bit about your new company that you have?
So my new company, I have my business card. You guys probably can't see it, but it's So Selfish Essentials. You can follow me on Instagram, So Selfish Essentials, and it's spelled exactly like everything is spelled. The word so, the word selfish, the word essentials. Follow me on Instagram. And it is a self-care product line, right? So what it is that it provides feminine wellness products, skincare products, as well as bath and body. Because all of that, of course, is self-care. Okay,
Okay.
my motto is when being selfish feels good. Okay, because
Hmm.
sometimes we a little selfish, right? Because if we
Yes.
give, and we don't have anything left, I mean, you can't pour from an empty well, drink from an empty well, however you want to say it. So self care is definitely important.
Exactly.
That made me come up with this line
Yes.
because of that I was dealing with, and I realized that my me time was so important to me. So I developed this product line, so Selfish Essentials.
Well, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty like wrapped up all into one because the name itself kind of explains the company. It explains everything about
Mhm.
it, like so selfish. Where did you get that name from?
You know, I'm kind of creative, and I like to think outside the box. And then I'm just like, I'm not really a selfish person, right? So, but I'm like, maybe I
Uh-huh.
need to be because sometimes we say no. We can't say no. We feel so obligated, right? We feel like
Mhm.
we wear an S on our chest, like we have to do everything for everybody and be everything to everybody, and we don't want to let anybody down. So I'm like, sometimes
Right.
no. You have to say no. And saying
Yes.
no can really can really help because it's just like we have to learn how to say no without any explanation. It's like, no, I don't want to do it. No. And
Right.
and
Right.
so up with the whole so selfish.
Yes. Beautiful. Love the name. Love the name. Hosea Thomas says, beautiful ladies. Thank you, Hosea.
Thank you, Jose.
Uh, yes. So, can you tell us, Kawana, what is your signature product?
Okay, so my signature product, I have something called, and I have it on hand. I have something called the No Shade Duo, right?
Mm.
It's the No
Mhm.
Shade Duo, and it consists of this No Shade Brightening Scrub, which is an exfoliant, and then there's the No Shade Gel Wash. And what it
Mhm.
does is it works together, dynamic duo. It works together. However, you can purchase them separately, but it works better together. And what it is that it lightens dark shaded areas. So that's why it's called No Shade, right? Because it's
Yeah.
lightening shade. And I just want to be, I wanted the name to be fun.
It is very fun too.
Yes, and stand out. It's like no shade, don't be shady, like that. So really, if you're dark under the arms, or if you're dark in between the thighs, or even on your face, the back of your neck,
Mhm.
then the exfoliant and the gel wash together.
Yes.
It has to, so make sure if you use it that you use it with an old cloth, because it stains, because it's really strong. And
Okay.
so it just it's just start wiping the shade off, just
Really? Wow.
yeah, really, it works really well. When I first put it on the market, I purchased it, well, I put it on the market and I sold out.
Mhm.
And everybody wanted it, because I didn't expect to get that type of support.
Yes.
And,
Mhm.
and I was just like, oh my God. So now I won't say I won't ever sell out again, because hopefully I do sell out. But I have a lot of product in stock.
Right, right. You're a little more well prepared for the rush that'll come through for it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's cool. It's good to sell out. It really is.
It's good to sell out when you have a lot of product. It's not good to, it's not good to just have like 5 items and sell out. That's what
Oh,
people,
yes.
you know,
Uh-huh. Yes.
later on business, when we talk business.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yes, most definitely. And so you said what decided you to start this was that you just didn't feel that you were a selfish person and you needed to be just a little more entwined into you,
I
right?
did. I did.
Yeah. So how can women how what advice can you women about being a little more selfish, about taking a little more time for themselves? Because so many women do not, and I think I'm one that's included.
Yeah, well, you know what? Honestly, let me tell you a quick story of what happened. Well, we were all inside during the pandemic, of course. So everybody was kind of laid off from work or home from work because we couldn't go out. So then it was a lot of people. So I would go lock myself in the bathroom, right?
Yes.
And I would get in the tub and I would relax with like my Dr. Teal's Epsom salt, the things that I like to do, glass of wine. And then I realized that meant so much.
Mhm.
Like I was able to escape. So my advice is just to always just escape, right? Even if it's a small, quiet space in your house to where nobody will bother you, even if you lock yourself in the bathroom with the kids and the husband, do that. You
Yes.
need time to
Mhm.
refresh. You need time to unwind.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
if not, you eventually you're gonna crash. So
Mhm.
you take time out for yourself. Even sometimes, I mean, to tell you the truth, I would just go and take a ride for like 30 minutes.
Mhm.
I covered neighborhoods that I've never been in my life because I would just ride around.
Yes.
You had to take time out for yourself in some kind of way, shape, or form. Everything was closed. So we couldn't go to the nail shop. We couldn't go get a massage. We couldn't do any of the things that we were accustomed to doing. We couldn't go to the salon because a lot of those things are self care.
Thank
Nails, hair, it's all self care. But think about it, everything was closed. So you had to find your happy place and your happy space.
Yeah.
So
Most definitely. It kind of reminds me, you remember the commercial, Calgon, take me away.
that's exactly what you have to do. You have to. I mean, and think about it. And when you and so much better, then when you come home and you're all refreshed and relaxed, and you're able to help the kids with homework, or you're able to fix dinner for the husband. You're able to do those things without being agitated because you're refreshed.
Correct. Yeah, that's so true. So speaking of this brightening scrub that you have, I know some of your other products is V steaming, Yoni
Mhm,
Pearl, and
mhm,
this wonderful lavender sleep mist. Tell us a little
mhm.
about those products, especially the
Okay,
V
so of course,
steaming.
the what?
The V steaming.
Okay, well, the V cleaning, of course. Well, so from my research and understanding, that was used back in the old days.
Mhm.
Clear out your insides, right? Because some people used to use douching back in the day, but anyways, it's a lot of herbs. It's a lot of natural herbs like mugwort, um That's one of them. Dry rosebuds, lavender. Just a lot of things that's beneficial. Each herb serves different purposes, right? So
Yeah.
you may have something that may help relieve with cramps. You may have something that help with just different type of medical issues. And so the V steaming is just very beneficial to,
Mhm.
especially people that's trying to conceive. A woman that's trying. It's very beneficial because it cleans you out.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So I've had at least 2 or 3 people inbox me, and one lady, well, I put it up, but of course I blotted her name out for
Mhm.
privacy. She was trying to conceive and she used my products and she did, but I mean she lost the baby. And but the product, she said it really helped her. So she's gonna try again. But the thing about it is a lot of people that's trying to conceive, it helps with fertility and all types of things. So and it cleans you out. It's really wonderful. That does the same thing as the Yoni pearls. It's just different methods
Yeah.
that we use, but it's all feminine wellness products.
Okay. All right. That V steaming sounds really interesting to me.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna have to purchase that and
a
try.
lot of women, they swear by the bee steam. They feel all rejuvenated, all refreshed down there. It cleans you
Yeah.
out.
Well, nothing
You
wrong
know,
with that. Nothing wrong with that. Um, yes. Fancy says hello to you. Hi, Fancy. Delana
fancy.
says maybe I should jump on that steam.
Jump on it, soselfishessentials.com. Not just the steam, they have all types of stuff. And then it's so simple to use. You just it's like a toilet seat. It's a toilet seat cover. You put your herbs in there, then you put hot water, and then
Yeah.
the steam rise up. You sit over it, and of course you capture it with a big towel, or if you want to purchase a gown, and then it captures the steam and it goes up inside of you. And it's just really good. I mean,
Ooh,
it's
yeah.
a great experience.
That sounds wonderful. I wonder,
Mhm.
will you do any parties like when COVID clears up? You know how they used to have like Tupperware parties or fun parties and things like that. Would you do any type of parties if people ask?
No, I won't do any parties. However, I have all of the equipment. That's another part. If you go to my site, So Selfish Essentials, it'll have, and you look under business opportunities. I sell the chairs, I
Okay.
sell the guys, I sell everything. So for you to do the parties, like I provide the products and all of the stuff that's needed, you
Oh,
know.
okay. All right.
And
So it's more
person
like
wanted
a business opportunity. For instance, if I
business
wanted to, yeah, then I could do
opportunities.
parties. Okay.
And you
Oh,
parties, you purchase all of the equipment. I have everything for purchase. I have the chairs and everything, and I have a little cute sip and steam chair. It's a chair to where you can sit down and you can get your yoni steam, and then there's a little cup holder for you have your wine glass. And I think it's very beneficial for a person that wants to add an additional stream of income.
well, wow, I do too. I mean, ladies, if you out there and you're hearing this, I mean, listen to this opportunity that you have, a great financial opportunity for a second job, of extra income,
That's correct.
stay-at-home mom,
Yeah,
or whatever. And you can really benefit from the products yourself. And versus, just check this out, ladies. Just check it out and think about it. These fun parties are no fun if you're not clean. So remember
they're not
that.
everything, like everything to get you started. The gowns, the oils, the pamphlets, the chairs,
Yeah.
everything.
Wonderful. So Delana says, do you sell the cover sit too?
What does she mean? What is she talking about? The gown or the seed? What is
Delana, can you elaborate on that a little more? Because we're not sure what you mean by the cover seat. Sit. You said cover sit. So just elaborate on that a little more, Delana, and we'll come back to you. Um,
if if she's talking about the chair, then yes. If
okay,
she's talking about the yes.
okay. So we'll
Tell her
see. Oh, the toilet seat. The toilet seat.
yes, that's exactly yeah. I have several kinds to choose from
Oh
in
wow.
stock.
Wow. So yes.
All of my products in stock. I don't outsource. I have everything. I have a product space. I have everything that's needed. I won't put anything on the market if I don't have it in my possession.
All right. Hey, Miss Dominique. How are you today? Dominique says hello.
Hi, Dominique.
Yes, Delana says yes. That's what she was talking about.
Yes, tell her yes. SoSelfishEssentials.com.
All right, Delana. All right. So yesterday you were the keynote speaker at $1 Million Visions with Baby Dolls. How was
Mm-hmm.
that for you? And would you do more speaking engagements?
Oh, of course. Because I love networking. And I love networking with like-minded people. There's so many of us that have great ideas, right? And
Mm-hmm.
some of us have resources, some of us do not. But
Right.
together, you never know what one can offer the other. So I love speaking engagements and any advice that I can offer or even learn. I mean, I like to learn. So of course, I mean, it was a great event. There
Mhm.
was women there that was enthusiastic and looking forward to next year so that they can tackle their goals. So it's always great. So I enjoyed it.
Okay, guys. So you guys hear that. If you're looking for a keynote speaker or you're looking for someone to talk about her business or just express soul selfish essentials, just look up Kicking It with Kawanna and she'll definitely be out there. She loves to network, guys. So just going back into a personal note with you, Kawanna, I know that you recently lost your sister to her battle with cancer. And I'm just wondering how are you doing from that? And do you feel like you're honoring her with everything that you're striving to do in life and everything?
Well, okay, so this is a touchy subject for me. And
Mhm.
so I know I told you that everything that you can ask me anything, but I want to elaborate on it because it's very fresh. So
Mhm.
of course, I'm going to honor her. She died in October 8th to be exact, which was Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Um, the day of her funeral, which was October 7th. The thing is, I played her clip from the event that I gave at my event hall last year.
Mhm.
So that was the first time people got to look at her clip. But the crazy thing is that she basically was giving her eulogy.
Oh,
So the morning of her funeral, I uploaded the footage to Facebook,
mhm.
and she was basically telling everybody her battle with cancer. My sister was very strong, so even though I'm hurting, extremely hurting, because we were very close,
Mhm. Mhm.
sister
Yes.
lived a beautiful life, and we were able to communicate, you know, up until the day she took her last breath. I was in a room with her when she took her last breath.
Mhm.
And she just left so much here on earth.
Ye
She was such an inspiration.
yes.
And so anyway,
And
so
Delana says, my condolences to you and your family, Kawana. Thank
thank
you so much, Delana. Yes, I know that is that's hard for you, and it is always hard to lose, a family member and someone so close to you. But I know that the type of woman that you are, you're always a go-getter and a striver, and you
mhm.
try to keep going in order that's something like me. I want to keep going and just to honor our loved ones, the people that that we love so dearly or whatever. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So tell me, what do you think in life, Kawana, is your biggest failure? And from that failure, tell me, what did you take positive from it?
I think my biggest failure in life has been, the crazy thing is, trying to please other people
Hmm.
and procrastinate. Um, and it all kind of go hand in hand, because the crazy thing is that sometimes when you're not around the right people, that they can be dream killers, and they will keep you from doing what you need to do in order
Definitely,
to advance in life.
definitely.
So then I procrastinate and I will put it off. And so I think that's definitely one of my biggest failures. When I sit up around and think about it, it's just like I should have done what I wanted to do
Hmm.
in the way I wanted to do it, and then that would have stopped a lot of things. But then again, you never, timing is everything.
It is.
Timing, and also have to go through a lot of things, because my mindset and my thought process years ago is not the same as now.
Hmm.
So if I succeeded back then, I probably would have lost it all, because I felt like I owed everybody for
Hmm.
like I wanted to help everybody. So
Yes.
everything out for a reason.
Right. It just wasn't the time for that, because I often ask God myself, why did you wait so long to get me so motivated and get me going or whatever? It just wasn't my time. It just wasn't that
Yeah,
time. We just learned to
yeah,
accept, you know.
yeah. And I had
Yeah.
to learn. Thing was a learning process, and I feel like the person that I am today I'm much stronger, I'm much wiser, and I kind of know better.
Yes.
So even if people come around for whatever wrong reasons, it's like you're like, nope.
Yes,
So
most definitely. Yes. So I have to ask you, Kawanna, how in the world do you come up with some of your posts? Some of your posts are so hilarious to me. I just laugh. And now let me tell you, I have to tell you my favorite one. My all-time favorite one was the picture of the women in the bikinis, and the dog is sniffing their private area, their vaginas. And then
and
you
it's
look upside and he's
and
pregnant.
the dog died because basically I was promoting my
Oh, he died. He died.
the dog died because the woman, but I mean, because I like humor, and so and it catches your attention,
It did.
but you have to, it catches your attention, and after a while ago, you still remembered it. So the thing about it, I have my products, and I have one called Sedity Kitty. That's a #1 seller as well, and the pH balancing feminine wash. Everybody loves it. It's all natural stuff, tea tree, things to balance your pH levels. It's called Sedity Kitty. So I love these things that I come up with. It's just really fun. So a lot of my posts, well, I think I've been being really good lately. you know,
I love it. Don't hold back. Don't hold back, because the more extreme, the more attention you're gonna get, and the more sales you're gonna get. Because I wake up in the morning, I look at a post, I'm dying laughing, and I'm like, oh my god! And then some of the new spokesperson that you have, just hilarious. Allison is just doing all emojis laughing, and Delana says, I'm so done.
hey, I mean, listen, because everybody's not aware that honestly, people are ashamed to talk about, I mean, bacteria vaginosis. People are ashamed to talk about yeast infections. People are ashamed to talk about their odors. People are ashamed to talk about, their pH balance being off, but it happens.
It's
The
real.
thing about it, it's real, and it does not have to stay that way. There's
Mm-hmm.
help from selfishessentials.com.
Y'all heard it. And if y'all get a chance, go on that site and find that picture with that dog. I'm telling y'all, that was the funniest of all time. But she got some more funny stuff on there as well. But I was calling everybody, y'all got to see this post. It was just too funny.
Hey,
Um, but I loved it. I loved it. And so, guys, like she said, you can find her products at soselfishessentials.com, correct?
mm-hmm.
Great. So can you tell us what's next for you in 2021? Any
Oh
point?
Lord. Oh Lord. So I really want to take my brand to the next level, right? I
Mhm.
really want to I have another product that I need everybody to be on the lookout for. I think I'm going to launch the beginning of the year because I have it here, but I just wanted to create a buzz around it. It's called Vibrant AJ Clay. And because you know what, I don't want to give out too much information, but actually it's really, because do you understand that now people are doing like the vagina lifts? They're paying money because a lot
Mhm.
of women start sagging after a certain age.
Mhm.
They're paying money shots to have their vagina
Lift.
off.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So they want it to be lifted. So I have a cream for that.
Mm.
So I'll be launching that soon. So I want that to be in high-end spas. That's one of my goals. So really, to take my brand to the next level, I'll be working on that. And
Yeah.
then also I'm working on a nonprofit
Oh,
organization that's been near
oh,
my
that's
heart.
beautiful. Beautiful. Really
Yeah.
beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
So Allison says, Amen, tackle it. And she was talking about the bacteria and everything. And then she wants
Yeah.
to know what inspired her to start her brand. I came on late, not sure if you asked her this or not. We did, but if you could answer that again, Kawanna, she wants to know what inspired you to start your brand.
Hi. Well, what inspired me to start my brand again is called So Selfish Essentials. It's a self-care line, right? Because at the end of the day, we have to take time. I mean, guys, I don't know how to stress this. Like, mental health is so important. Wellness is so important. So when I realized that my me times was more important in order for me to even focus, for me to function, for me to be anything to anybody, I had to take time to myself. So you have to find a quiet space, a quiet place, the tub, to relax. And that's how I came up with that line, because I was sitting in the tub. The water would just get cold. I would keep adding hot water to it because I was just
That's
sitting in the
me.
tub and getting wrinkled because I wanted to just relax. So
Yes.
that's where I came up line, because I realized, again, during the pandemic and everything, a lot of times, I mean, once you're under the roof with everybody. I had my son living here because he just recently bought a house, but him and his fiance, they were living here. My grandson, my husband, and I'm just like, I would just go lock myself in the bathroom.
Yes.
So that's what inspired the line. Self-care.
Hey, just thank your family for such a wonderful idea here.
Yeah, self-care is just so important.
Yes, Elena says, I'll be.
We love spa days.
Yes, we do love spa days, but like you said, they're not always available, and we don't know what the world's going to be like. So, Delana says, I'll be supporting because I want a city kitty.
The kitty. Girl, get your kitty Sadiddy, okay?
Sadiddy kitty. Okay, she wants a Sadiddy kitty. Allison says, sounds like me, wrinkles and adding hot water.
Yeah, I mean, just to get away.
Yeah, most definitely. So. Yeah. So guys, if you have any more questions for Kawanna, now is the time before we get ready to wrap this up. I have truly, truly enjoyed interviewing you. Again, can you tell us where we can find your products and where can people follow you as well, Kawanna, if they just want to follow you?
Okay, you can follow me at Kickin It with Kawanna on Instagram. It's KICKIN. Okay, that's Kickin. It, the word with, correct spelling, Kawanna. Kickin It with Kawanna. And then I'm on Facebook as Kawanna Proud. You probably can find it under Kickin It with Kawanna. Facebook made you use your government name, so whatever. Yeah. And then my company is So Selfish Essentials. Everything is spelled correctly. So Selfish Essentials. So please follow that page. But what I want to leave you guys with is the key word is wellness. Okay, wellness, state of being in good health. I have one sister that I just lost to breast cancer in October, and then my baby sister, we found out that she had breast cancer in May. So wellness, and when I say that, I mean it's not just physical. I mean, of course, I need to lose weight, but it's also mental, it's spiritual. Wellness is so important, right? Mental health is just so important. We have to take time for ourselves. We have to de-stress. We have to do things that is going to benefit us. We have to be selfish. We have to be in order to continue to live. Yes. There's just too much going on. So we have to be selfish with ourselves.
Well, that's very well said, Kawanna. You heard it, guys. Ladies, if you're out there and you're listening, most definitely start being a little more selfish with yourself. Start indulging in different activities for yourself. Allison says, amen, sis. Amen, Allison. You're so right.
No.
Delana,
no without apology. No.
Yes. Delana says facts. So much facts. Guys, I know. So like I said, if you're out there and you're listening, take a little time to be selfish for yourself. Take a little time to visit So Selfish Essentials, and you will find some wonderful and amazing products. Guys, I know that we're a Facebook talk show, but listen, y'all look for that name because I just know that you're rising to the top, my girl. And we'll be seeing you up in the lights really, really soon. Maurice says, oh my God, that BB? I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Well, hello to you, Maurice. And Allison says, thanks for this amazing interview. I enjoyed it. Yes, we definitely enjoyed this. And we hope to have you back really soon. And if you, like I said, if you guys want to go to soulselfishessentials.com and find all of them wonderful, wonderful products. I have a lavender sleeping mist right here, which I really, really love. And I put on my mask at night, and you can see, this camera is so tricky, y'all. So Selfish Essentials right in here. You can see her brand right in here. Can you see that, Kawanna? There we go. Yes, you can see that. And this is the most comfortable mask I have ever wore. And I'm not just saying that because it's so thick, but yet it's so soft and it's so satiny. It's very, very comfortable, and I absolutely love it. I love it.
I love masks. And I will be adding another product this week. I also have like the foot detox. Oh my God, the foot detox things are so good because it draws. It pulls like the impurities from your feet, So
Oh
after you get out the
yeah.
tub, just stick it on the bottom of your feet and just go to sleep.
Oh
It's a detox. Everything about detox, relaxation,
yes.
de-stressing. Yeah.
So wonderful, wonderful. Well, we had a great time. Allison says the
Okay.
mask is very pretty. Y'all, thank you to all of the viewers out there for watching. I couldn't do Talk with Rissa without you guys watching and your support and your love. And I appreciate you for watching. A big thanks to Swag Her Magazine for their platform. And guys, tune in 2021. Sweet and Real will be back in January the 7th of 2021 with some very, very heated discussions. And I think our first topic when we come back is going to be, is marriage a relationship or an investment? Just keep that on your mind, guys, because a lot of people have a lot of different ways that they think about that. So that'll be one of
Oh,
our topics. What you say, Kawanna, both, huh?
oh, it is. Hey.
Yes. Allison says she needs that foot thing because she's constantly in heels.
Yeah, no, that's what it's for. No, tell Allison, okay, look, I'm gonna try to go in on and upload it tonight. If it's not done tonight, then it'll be done tomorrow because I'm trying to get my little Christmas shopping done.
All
So
right.
I upload it, but tell her just keep checking. I'm gonna have it up there.
All right. Keep checking that site, Allison. And guys, you too. Cool. Delana says both. She needs both of them. So keep checking that site, guys, and you can see it. She's gonna eventually get that loaded up, but if you don't see it today or tomorrow, just keep checking it. I promise you it's well worth it. Allison says yes. Thank you so much. She's excited about that. She's gonna definitely look for that. And I guess we're gonna get ready to close out because it seems like we can just keep talking to you all night, but we have really enjoyed.
I'm gonna give out a secret code. I'm gonna do 25% off. The secret code is gonna be Rissa, Rissa, but it's only for the people that's on here.
All right. Well, I'm coming in.
I'm going to put the code in. As a matter of fact, when we log off, I'm going to go update the code. It's a secret code for us.
All right. Allison says, thank you with explanation. Yes, guys, jump on there with that 25% off and you can get a little bit more than probably what you plan to get. And I'm sure that it'll be ready for you guys to deliver just in time for the new year. And you can just start with your.
One thing, I delivers the next day. I package my products and I do not. I think the longest I've ever held on to a product was 2 days. Now, if it's Friday, of course, then you're going to get it. I'm going to go to the post office Monday. But all of that 7 to 10 days mess, and I've never done it in my life. I mean, I know. I don't have.
Mine came right on when I ordered it. Delana says, oh, snap. I'm headed to the site right now with my code. Thank you.
But tell I have to go, when I log off, I have to go put it in.
Give her a chance to put that in, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ready and we're going to let Kawanna go. We thank her so much for joining us, and we hope you'll come back and visit us really soon. But to the guys out there, I want you to remember, always be strong, stay wise, and pay it forward, guys. Pay it forward, whatever you do. I am Rissa, your forever Mrs. Louisiana, and my amazing guest tonight was Kicking It with Kawanna. And remember, guys, I'm with Swag Her Magazine, and whatever y'all do, stay classy out there. God bless you, and good night. One second, Kawanna. Thank you.
Okay.